And in this corner, having won all her fights by RKO, I give you Lee Wizzy Waldman. Now in this corner, having fought only grizzly bears, I give you Spencer the Grizz Gray Watts. And I'm your host, God's Powerosa, who looks like Steve Harvey. All right, let's go. I want a clean fight, no kidney shots, no eye gouging, and let's just keep it clean. All right, you ready? Touch gloves. Oh. All right. Ready and begin. Oh no! Oh! He's out. Oh, stop the fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight! Looks like this fight ended by knockout, giving the winner to Lee Waldman! Post-game interview. So Spencer, how do you feel about your performance tonight?
Well, I'll let you know right now on Double Take!
Hey guys, welcome back. First up on today's show, we're going to recap our boys' predictions from last week, starting with the Holly Holm, who had a decisive upset KO in the second round of her fight against reigning champion Ronda Rousey. Now, they got this one wrong, but I think everyone did. Ronda Rousey had a 12-1 favor on her side, so what do y'all think that we missed?
I'm going to take the L for this one for all of us.
Yeah.
Because, here's why, all right? It's because I said it's not if she's going to win, it's how long it's going to take her to win. So that is my fault, because I just assumed that in her dominance that she was just naturally going to win. I was mistaken, but I have the key to it all, have the answer, and it's every big upset comes internationally, right? Look at Buster Douglas. He won in Japan, right? Look, George Foreman lost in Africa. It's
Rumble in the jungle.
Man, that's what happens whenever you go and have these big promotional events, like not from your home country. It's just, you get distracted, your diet's a little off, the weather, the temperature, everything's a little bit different. It's not the same environment.
I think I'm going to be more simple. I just think she got frustrated. As you can see in the fight, Holly Holmes was dominating the entire time, and as we can see, she got the little two-piece to the face with a biscuit, and then you saw with a biscuit, you know, Popeyes. But anyway, and then you saw her face, her foot at the right moment, and it's just Ronda Rousey was just going in too hot, and I knew that was going to happen.
See, I disagree. I think Rousey was trying to change her whole fighting style. She's a grappler. That's what we know her for. She was trying to box, and that's Holly's strong point. She wasn't going to stand a chance. Holly has a whole foot of reach on her. She didn't stand a chance this whole fight. Holly got in that strong 1-2 punch. Rousey freaked out.
Ronda's beat people that have a bigger wingspan than her.
I know, but she wasn't. She stuck to what she knew. She was grappling. In this fight, she tried to box, and I don't think I didn't pay out well for her.
Kickbox, man. She got kicked in the face.
She got kicked in the face bad. Oh, it was bad. So next up, we're going to take a look at Texas Tech versus K-State. So it looks like y'all had some faith here in our boys, and that was good. So
we did.
Paying off for y'all. So Rackham Tech.
Rackham Tech.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm glad my prediction was right, and I loved seeing the boys play. But the only thing I do have against them, they were up for 30 points. They were up at one point in the game for 30 points, and they let that go towards the end. At the end, it turned into a really close game. You know, as you know, Texas needs to work on their defense, but
yes.
Besides that, I'm just glad we got the L and we're going bowling.
You mean like bowling?
Like that too.
That's
main event.
That's not what we're talking about.
I do Wii bowling.
Wii bowling.
Yeah, I can't actually bowl.
Wii bowling.
Hey,
I get gutter balls.
You talking about Tech's defense? I'm gonna talk about Tech's offense.
Okay.
That's what got Tech the dub, man.
Okay.
That offense is on point.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
Pat, DeAndre Washington. DeAndre Washington is making his name for himself as one of the top 3 rushers in this Big 12 conference.
Yes,
That's saying something. There's a lot of really good rushers in this conference. So a huge shout out to DeAndre Washington for that. And the defense actually did play well for a while. It was just towards the end of the game when it mattered. Closing games seems to have been a problem for Tech this year, and it almost became one. Thankfully, their offense did a good enough job where their defense didn't have to really shut down K-State in the fourth quarter. But ultimately, their defense struggled in the fourth quarter again.
But ultimately, again, shout out to all the seniors. This is their last game at the Jones, so it was good to end in.
Sad.
But it's great to see it end in fitting fashion. So glad to see it.
And in W.
And end in a W.
Yeah,
we all
for
got
sure.
the dub for that one.
So, in the Texans versus Bengals game, y'all both chose Bengals.
No, I said Texans. I reversed my decision.
Are we going to have to go back and check the tape?
You can. Go back, check the tape. As I'm on record, I switched my decision. I initially said Bengals, right?
Yes.
Then the sports god, all right, he came out and he
came
had
in
some
clutch.
clutch information, and I switched my prediction to Texans. All right, I said 2017. Really doesn't matter because the point is I got the dub, even though that wasn't the score, all right, because I beat you, and that's all that matters, because I'm a competitor.
Spencer won for once in his life, and he's very excited about it.
I went a
one
lot
so far. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what happened. I'm here looking, Andy Dalton, why'd you fail me? Like, I don't know what happened. They're stacked on offense, and I don't know how you lose to the Houston Texans.
Hey,
the
they're stacked on defense, baby.
Oh, no. The Houston Texans are an overgrown Pee-wee team. I'm sorry. No. No.
They're what?
An overgrown Pee-wee
They,
team.
hey, they just gave the Bengals their first ever
They
L.
did. I don't
man.
I'm just
Wow.
saying it was lucky for them.
Goodness.
So, in the Cavaliers versus New York Knicks, GP, you chose the Knicks over the
Knicks.
Cavs.
I thought,
So, in retrospect, why do you think you chose that?
Well,
what do you think you did wrong there?
I thought my boy Melo, with the Melos and all that, he was going to be hot that night, but I guess I was wrong, I played, I simulated it in 2K before the show thinking like it would work out, so I'm like, all right, it's going to happen, but
Hey, I played with Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis is the MVP of that game.
he's
man.
cold.
Yeah. Anyways, but the point is here is Spencer got another W, right? So, shout out to me for that. Because once again, I beat you today. So I called the Cavaliers. Like I said, Melo's not a team player. Didn't play like a team player that game. Just saying. Can't win if you're not playing as a team.
Well, enough of last week. Let's look forward a little bit. So this week we asked some of our fans through a Twitter poll. Our first poll was about Cam Newton. With the Panthers at 9-0, he's being called the MVP contender. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go GP.
I love it.
He needs to win
He
on this
is the MVP. He is going to be the MVP. He's
Okay.
without a doubt, he's going to be the MVP. So if we look at how on fire he is, and the offense, and especially let's be honest too, the Carolina's defense has been saving his butt lately in a few games. But Cam Newton has taken charge of the game. He's been able to show his leadership, and he's been really showing out this year. And I would be really surprised if he didn't get the MVP right now. The only other person I could see it is Tom Brady. But even then, with all the Deflategate and all that stuff,
His balls have not been deflated this season. All right?
Yeah.
They have been fully,
True.
They have been fully aired up. All right.
Yeah,
and
they have been.
Tom Brady's the MVP this season. Should Cam Newton be in the discussion, like the question asks? Absolutely. He's led the Panthers to an undefeated record so far. So absolutely he should be in the discussion. My fantasy team would agree with that too, considering he takes away all of the points from my Panthers running back that I have because Cam Newton thinks he's just Superman or something.
He is.
So he should be in the MVP discussion, but he's not the MVP this season. That's obviously Tom Brady. So it's a no-brainer.
I think they wouldn't want to have the controversy of giving him MVP. I agree he does deserve it more, but I don't think
he's not a revenge tour.
I'm just saying after last season, I don't think they're gonna want that controversy around it.
You can't argue with stats.
Yeah,
If he
that's
gets
a
it,
good
he
point.
gets it, if
GP
he's got
loves
the
the
numbers.
stats, like last week. So we also asked you if you believed Oklahoma State can run the tables in the Big 12. So any ideas what the fans said about this one?
Well, I know what I said about this one.
What did you say about this
and
one?
That's
step back here.
All right, and that's that they are not going to. I think they're a very talented team. They beat Texas Tech. They beat TCU. All right, but sorry people, but Baker Mayfield is going to be their first L because
That's
Oh,
right.
no.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
There we go.
Let me tell you, OU is playing top notch right now. They're playing with the best team in the conference. They just knocked off Baylor. And you can say, well, Baylor had their quarterback issues. Doesn't matter. Jarrett Stidham is a very capable quarterback for that Baylor team, and OU knocked off a very good Baylor team. And I think OU will knock off Oklahoma State too. Oklahoma State's quarterback play has been a little inconsistent this year. They're kind of playing with 2 quarterbacks. Could they? Yes. Will they? No.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say this. Oklahoma State, they honestly will be the top players in the Big 12. Why I say this is because their offense is honestly on fire right now. What I'm seeing, the only difference, the only thing I see is when Tech played OK State, we noticed that like you said before with them having 2 quarterbacks, and it kind of throws off the offense. But, I really feel like they, towards the end of their season, they're going to beat Oklahoma, they're going to beat Baylor, and they're going to beat, as we've seen, they beat TCU.
That's a gauntlet, man.
That's a gauntlet, but I think it can be done.
I think it can be done. That's crazy. If they did it, mad respect.
Yeah. So then there's Adrian Peterson. We asked if y'all really thought that he could play till he's 40, like he said. That would make him an old man, probably one of the oldest in the NFL.
Kind of look like my boy GP right now.
With a little hairstyle.
Well, I mean, as you can see in the camera, as you've seen, the glistening in my head is like my future, very bright. So,
Does your mom tell you that?
She does. Every night she tucks me in. But
That's good.
I just will say this. Adrian Peterson, if you want to remember your career, do not play till you're 40. I'm just going to be honest. Like,
I don't think his body could take that.
His body, no, I highly doubt his body can take that. If he wants to remain the same Adrian Peterson we see now and 2 years ago when he almost broke the Eric Dickerson record, I highly recommend he retire in a couple of years. This man is not going to be able to hold that long. No man should be playing football unless they're special teams kicker or long snapper.
I'm with
40.
I'm with GP. Hey, I'm with GP on this one. Yeah, the only way you should be playing in the NFL at 40 is if you're a kicker.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we'll talk about this a little bit later on this program too with Peyton Manning, but old people don't work in the NFL. It just sorry, old people, but it just doesn't happen.
Sorry to our older viewers.
Love you to death, but it just doesn't work like that. He's already torn his ACL. He's already blown out his knee. Mm-hmm. So to think that he's still going to be in shape, and I know that he recovered better than anybody we've ever seen before, but it doesn't matter. That's going to come back eventually. You don't just get your knee reconstructed and expect to continue to play. So that's my. It shouldn't even be a question.
Father time will get you. Yep.
Yeah, father time.
Undefeated.
So, finally, Mark Cuban said the Eastern Conference is a lot better than the Western Conference right now. So, I mean, I would agree. What are you thinking?
Steph Curry. Steph Curry could probably
That's one player, though. Steph
Curry could probably take on the entire Eastern Conference and still put up 40 points.
Okay.
No, I'm not arguing with you with that, but it's the conference. It's not one player against the world.
Hey, the only cause that's made the Western Conference a little bit worse this year compared to the Eastern Conference is the Houston Rockets. Sorry, Houston fans, but you just lost your coach. Kevin McHale got fired.
Nothing good comes out of Houston. Sorry.
Whoa.
Except for you.
Being from Texas, I thought we got to stick together with our Texas friends, right? So, and as a Mavericks fan, I can't really say anything because Houston last year, Mavericks didn't work out so well.
True.
So for the Mavericks, that is, worked out great for Houston. So that being said, no, I think the Western Conference is still better than the Eastern Conference from top to bottom. I think as you see the season go on, you'll see the Western Conference really separate itself.
But I'm gonna go out and say this: Eastern Conference, yes, it's been low in comparison to the Western Conference. But I'm gonna be honest, it's on the come up. If we see the Pelicans and Houston Rockets, they were on a good. We did really good last season, and then we see other teams. They're just reconstructing. Let's not forget about the Heat, and let's not forget about the Boston Celtics and some other teams. They're coming back together. Yeah,
Boston's young, man.
They're young.
They're young.
It's going to take some time.
Too.
I guarantee you, in the next 5 years, those you're going to start seeing the shift again, like we did a couple years ago. We saw the Titan teams. We saw the Lakers, the Celtics, always on top doing their thing. But now all of a sudden they're the lowest. And now we see teams like Golden State. All of a sudden, usually from California, you expect it to be the Lakers, and you see them hanging. And so it's just kind of like
and I don't think you can compare the lower half of the conference to each other. I think you got to compare the two, the upper half of each conference. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you got Golden State, San Antonio. The Mavs are somehow hanging around there in the top 4 right now of the Western Conference. Mm-hmm. And you compare that to the Heat, the Cavaliers. I mean, the Western Conference is outplayed the Eastern Conference at this point, in my opinion. You put them head-to-head, and I will take the Western Conference every time. I will put money on the Western Conference every time over the Eastern Conference with the top 4 teams. So.
Okay. Well, on that note, we're going to be right back. Welcome back, guys. Now we're moving on to the big debate in our new segment called Pound for Pound. Our first topic tonight, Baker Mayfield. This weekend's Oklahoma upset over Baylor threw Mayfield into talk of being a possible Heisman contender. But can he really?
Well.
Let's go, Spencer.
Gotta write this one out.
I got you. This is going to be good, I promise.
1 second.
Got that tongue out? Hey. Boom! Hashtag cooking up a Heisman. Why? Maybe because his first name is Baker. Maybe not. Maybe he just really is good at cooking. All right, but basically, I'm trying to say here is
that that was a good one.
Is that he is going to be cooking up a Heisman by the end of the season. All right, because Baker Mayfield has been playing incredible. Hate me all you want, Tech fans. All right, but I'm spitting the truth right now. Okay, I don't like Baker Mayfield as much as y'all do for the way he left Tech and then blamed it all on Cliff Kingsbury, yada, yada, yada. But the point is, he's putting up incredible numbers. And if OU wins out, he wins the Heisman because he's cooking it up right now.
I'd like to explain my hashtag. It is hail no, hail no, hail to the no, hail to the no.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you. Now, why I say that, is because this man, he had a couple good games, one, and I don't like him too. I'm sure most Tech fans feel the same way. Let's be honest. Traitor.
True.
So I really feel like the people to stop him is OK State, so they're gonna get him. And another thing is I just feel like it's just because he had a good game. So the media just finds something to talk about. The real contenders for the Heisman is going to be Leonard Fournette and Ezekiel Elliott. And I like to bank my bets on Ezekiel Elliott.
Derrick Henry for Alabama right now is actually in first. All right, Leonard Fournette got destroyed by Alabama. Had like 26 yards or something like that. 28 yards, ridiculously low numbers. Okay,
I know that he would.
Ohio State has underperformed this season. OU has
They're undefeated.
overperformed
They do what
this
they need
season.
to do to get to the games.
No.
They do what they need to do.
You're wrong.
No, okay, let's look at Ohio State. They're undefeated, one.
But they underperformed. They should have lost like 3 of their games.
But they get the job done at the end of the day. It doesn't matter. A win is a win. It doesn't matter. So
Yeah, but a win with Heisman moments like Baker Mayfield has had is even bigger.
How many
I think his pocket held everyone off. So he had like 5 minutes to just sit there, go get a latte, chill out, figure out who he wanted to pass to.
Bust some dance moves.
Bust some dance moves. He hit his dab like you couldn't do last week. And I don't think it has anything to do with him. Yeah, he's okay, but
you can hate me all you want for picking him to win the Heisman, but if they win out, that's what's going to happen. All right, that's the truth. It's inevitable.
Baloney.
baloney.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
No,
bet you can't spell
blasphemy.
baloney.
Bologna.
I can.
That's not spelling.
I just spelled it in my head.
That's not spelling.
Okay, next is Steph Curry, who as of the Warriors' last game against the Brooklyn Nets, is paced to put over 424 three-pointers by this season, which, by the way, is 150 more than his record-breaking last year of 270 points, or 270 three-pointers. So, GP, what are you feeling about this?
This is a tough one. Lee.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's unorthodox Snapchat. I mean.
We don't have it together today,
I don't
folks.
use
I'm sorry.
hashtags in Snapchat. I don't know about you.
I do. I use it all
You
the time.
Snapchatted me before, you liar.
Did I use a hashtag?
As before,
Probably.
it was rudely interrupted. I'd like to say hashtag Lil B. Why? He needs to thank Lil B for how good he's doing. But on a serious
Start
note,
cooking on
I see him, Chef Curry. His wife is making a cookbook, so they need to thank Lil B. But on a more serious note, I just feel like yes, again, it's all en route. He's projected to be. He's en route to be, but we haven't seen it yet. I just feel like I need to see more of the season before I go ahead and start saying things like that.
You're a fan of those stats, aren't you? We don't have the evidence right now, folks, so
I'm just being honest. Look, I just think that
She got you.
okay. All right.
Well,
Moving on, you're cut off.
I'm going to bring in the real chef, all right,
Okay.
because Chef Curry with the shot, all right? Man, Steph Curry is the real deal, all right? And is he going to break his record of three-pointers? Absolutely. Is it a big deal? Absolutely. Should he thank Lil B? Absolutely.
A little hesitation
In
there.
the same way that James Harden should probably do whatever he can to get back on Lil B's good side.
Yes.
Whatever
The
whatever he
curse
needs
is
to do.
real. The curse is real.
But I mean, Steph Curry is the real deal, and he might even be a better cook than Baker Mayfield. All right, so I'm just saying. All right. All right.
You
When
and
it
chefs
comes
do-
to
I
hey,
wouldn't eat anything Baker Mayfield
when
makes.
it comes to cooking
Gross.
up threes, Steph Curry's the real deal.
So
all right.
I don't know. It's with
Okay.
you. You should probably work on the Food Network instead.
I mean, I like
Hey.
Chef Boyardee personally.
I like food.
You like?
I love food.
We know that.
Hey,
We
give
can-
me some taquitos. Give me some taquitos.
I like
No,
SpaghettiOs
no.
right now.
Spaghetti. I
Yeah.
hate spaghettis. Are terrible.
Okay.
Like I said,
No.
he should be on the Food Network. Like, I mean, you're talking about foods here. I'm
You
talking
should be
about
on Family Feud.
Family.
Oh, shots fired.
I'm sorry.
He's speechless now. He is
It's
speechless.
hey, but you,
This
hey, you
one's
killed
Spencer
the,
one.
the mustache, the bald head. It's a refreshing change.
I did the change. I just felt like I needed it, and I'm still your girl regardless. So
You know,
that's just how it
okay,
is.
so finally, one of the most impressive quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning, is out next Sunday against the Chicago Bears with a torn plantar fascia. Are we going to witness the fall of a Titan, or is this just another injury he can get past? So, passing it.
Oh goodness.
Give him one of your chalks.
You need a chalk.
I got it.
Hurry, man, write faster.
Goodness. You
He's
know
got a
what?
good one,
I'm
too.
just gonna explain my hashtag. You probably can't read it,
I
but
can't.
I'm gonna say what? Peyton Manning is just an old man, so he needs to go to the
says
retirement
yeah,
home. Hashtag retirement.
Yes.
He needs to go to like the Sunny Oaks one that he needs to go to Sunny Oaks retirement home. He needs to stay there and just have just do golf and wear a bathrobe all the time. Like that's what he needs to do. Like it's this man is just like he's not the Peyton Manning like we once saw. Like it's just I hate to say it, it's just getting old. Like he's getting old, and he just needs to let Osweiler take the reins. I mean, we love you, Peyton, but I'll visit you at Sunny Oaks.
Well, I'm going to kind of take along the same lines. Is that you, Brett Favre, right? Because to me, I think it's like really Brett Favre in like a Peyton Manning costume. Because it seems to be playing out the same exact way that Brett Favre went out, okay? And I hate to admit it, Peyton, but you're done, all right? You got to go. I was a fan of you while you're on the Colts, kind of a fan of you while you're on Denver, but it's over. You can't keep faking injuries, all right, and for your poor performance, all right? Let's just face it, you don't have any arm strength left, okay? You can't compete very well on the field anymore because you've never been able to run, never been fast, okay? You're done. It's over, Like, I'm sorry to say it, but did y'all see the video that Brett Favre sent him from in the deer stand, right? When
Favre's doing
he was
old man
congratulating him.
things.
Brett Favre congratulated him from a deer stand, looking all gray and
Gray,
grizzly,
just looking
and while he's hunting for breaking the passing record, right? And and that's exactly what Peyton Manning needs to be doing. He needs to be at a retirement home. He needs to be fishing. He needs to
doing
be
another hobby,
hunting.
making chicken parmesan sandwiches or whatever he's good at.
Chicken parmesan.
Where's his-
Parmesan, you taste
Oh,
so good.
yeah.
Oh.
Hashtag can't spell. Hashtag remedial
Hashtag he's
school.
dumb.
Hashtag we're not supposed to be riding because we're on TV, all right? So,
Hashtag I go to South Plains.
That was mean. Too far. You're not nice.
that's far. That's a
far.
little far.
You are not nice.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
hey, Bailey Thompson, my writing for media professor. This is on you. This is on you. All right.
Called out. Savage.
Nah, it's on me. It's on me.
You should have looked it up.
I was in a hurry. Y'all rushed me. Y'all put too much pressure on me.
You should have known things before we started.
I knew
Just
what
saying.
I was talking about. I
Okay.
just wasn't ready.
Well, thanks for your input, guys. And we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's pick back up with a very special guest, Grayson. Grayson, what is grinding your gears today?
Hello, viewers. Surprise, I'm not happy.
Oh.
I could get on the NCAA once more regarding the terrible officials they neglectfully employ, but I'll try to be less emotional at the request of my therapist. Shouts out to Dr. Alfonso, by the way. She has the best tissues, A1, on fleek.
Do we know it, Dr. Alfonso?
That being said, all is not Gucci. What I'm talking about is Des Bryant's performance on Sunday against the Bad Buccaneers and infamous Jameis. He dropped a critical third down pass, which then opened the door for Jameis and his squad to come for the booty. Get it? Because they're Buccaneers.
Do it
Yeah,
for
now
the
Des,
booty.
let me holler at you for a second. All right, you're my boy. So ever since you
What are you
joined
doing?
the...
Hey, this is G-rated. G-rated.
Don't worry.
Okay.
It's okay. Just
Take it off.
just deal with it.
Grayson.
Look, I've defended your outbursts in classrooms full of Cowboys haters. Sometimes I am the only one on your side, but you have to help me out here. I understand Matt Casserole just sucks, but justify to Cowboys fans that are Des haters, most of which have never played football, that passion and emotion make you great. Look, Des, you didn't lose this game, but you didn't win it either, and that's what you need to do to justify your passion on the sidelines. All that in mind, really, Des? How can you not go up for a jump ball on the last play of the game? I can't just sleep through my finals and expect President Nellis to swoop down and grant me a 4.0 GPA, so neither should you. I'm Grayson, and that's what grinds my gears this week.
Okay, Grayson. Well, thanks for your great insight once again.
But what is it? What is a swoop? Is that like does
caw-caw-caw.
President Nellis have wings?
Caw-caw.
Like if,
I picture the Soldier Boy like, you.
I could totally picture him doing that. I could really picture him doing that. So
it kind of seemed like he was like on like some sort of like relaxing medicine. That wasn't the Grayson we saw last
very
time. That was,
tame. I think
yeah.
he took
Very,
tranquilizers before he came on.
what was it? Dr.
Alfonso.
Alfonso did a
She
good
sounds
job.
like a nice lady.
She,
We
Alfonso is a
appreciate you.
she.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's her last name, duh. So let's end by looking forward to a little bit of next week's upcoming games. The Green Bay Packers against the Minnesota Vikings. Spencer?
Well, I have another inside source. It won me the Texans game last week, and I'm going this time. Now, our sports guy, he's a little out there, right? So this time we're going to someone from the future, and this guy knows what he's talking about. What you got, man?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
What's up?
I did not actually interview him, all right? I do not know if he's actually all there. I made that up.
Well, totally. I'm just trying to let y'all know that I can't tell y'all much, but I would love to hear what y'all got to say so I can commentate on it.
But you're from the future.
Shouldn't you?
But that can mess up the space-time continuum, and that can destroy time and space. Why would I do that?
I think you gotta risk it to get the
Interesting.
biscuit. So let us know.
Okay. Hey, that tells me something. You know what
What
that?
is it telling you? What are
You know
you
what that
thinking?
tells me?
All right.
That tells that Minnesota's gonna win this week, right? All right, because
Minnesota.
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 All right. That's about how well the Green Bay is playing right now. All right, because they've been trending terribly downward right now.
That is
Okay.
true.
What happened to Aaron Rodgers, the bad man that he is? What happened to him?
He is still the cute man that he is.
All right.
Ooh.
Those eyes
So-
can
so I'm
slay.
taking-
Oh,
I'm taking Minnesota. I got Minnesota this
I
game.
mean, this is the one thing I guess we'll agree on. I take Minnesota too. Terry Bridgewater, after his concussion, he should be back and he's going to be on fire. So I'm
Hey,
happy
if
to
I
see
lost
that.
as many games to me as you did last week, I'd stay on the same page as I do too. So smart move.
Okay. Anyways.
Mr. Steve Harvey, you got this.
I think he's talking to you,
You
not
got
me.
this.
Okay.
I can see
Naturally.
it in your head.
Okay.
what does the future say? It's crystal ball.
Future's crystal ball.
Okay, so now let's talk about NCAA. The number 2 ranked Ohio State takes on number 13 Michigan State. So who do you have? Sports reporters
Well,
in
I
the
can say
future.
this. Fans are not going to end up winning this one, but I can't really tell y'all too much, but I want to tell y'all. Have y'all tried them Buckeyes? They're like little chocolate, little peanut butter snacks.
Do they have those in the future? They don't have those here. They have those in the future,
I
right?
had some the other day.
In
I
the
mean,
future or here?
Well, when I was here at this time, but then I was there. Time is weird. What are you talking about? Yeah, I know, blown your head. What's your thoughts?
I'm going to go.
What'd you say they're called? Buckeyes?
Yeah, Buckeyes.
I'm going with the Buckeyes then because Buckeyes taste good. So apparently they're just gonna win
delicious.
too. No, seriously. In all seriousness, I think the Buckeyes will win this game against Michigan State. I like Michigan State. I think they're a good football team. I think this is Ohio State's chance to prove that they're actually a legit, not underwhelming team, and they've still got to make the playoffs. I know they're undefeated, but they. You can't underwhelm and make the playoffs. So I think the Buckeyes are going to win this one because they taste good too.
I'm always hungry.
I'm going to go, I'm seeing a lot of upsets going on, so I'm going to have to go with Michigan State. I feel like, they're going to pull one through. Ohio State, they're underestimating them because Michigan State, they've lost one or two now. And we'll see what happens. I like to, just go against you this one time.
We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Well, you already know, right? Like you should know what happens because you're from the future.
I do.
You do?
He knows all.
Do you?
You don't sound like you really know.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to live your life and you got to get on a plane and just fly.
All right. Whatever.
Just fly.
Just fly.
I think we
Spread
should.
your wings.
I think we like the sports.
Swoop in.
I think we like
Like-
the sports god guy.
Yeah. He's very calm.
Yeah.
Very calming. Okay, so next I want to talk about Oklahoma City Thunder versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Spence.
Well.
Oh, never mind.
Well.
Well.
Let's just point something out.
Yes. let's
Anthony
do it.
Davis' performance has been fantastic, especially during your time. But we're going to point something out. His eyebrows are going to be his downfall. Have you seen that thing? Like, he needs to get them plucked. I know there's an eyebrow to go in the mall. So, I mean, they're like $10. So he needs
Does
to
he
hit it
get
up.
them plucked in the future? Like, we need to know. I've got two questions about the future NBA. One,
What's
does
up?
James Harden still have a beard? And two, does Anthony Davis still have the unibrow?
That beard's not going anywhere.
But the brow might. So you're saying the brow might.
His eyebrows are not fleeky.
The eyebrows are not fleeking. I think those are his lucky charms, and he thinks they're all good. Maybe when he starts doing bad, he'll just start taking them off because he knows they look bad.
Hey, quick question.
What's up?
Also, what is the attire in the future? Like what do you wear in the future?
We go for a hipster chic. We go for a little beanie right here. And I'm everyone's just still broken up over the Adele 25 album, and we're just
Yes, hello. Gives
Yes,
me
hello.
life.
Wow.
It's me. Yes, it's time to go.
Is that what you say when you go through the time machine to the future, or or when you come back?
You like not to go
right
like,
now?
hello?
Like hello?
Hello.
Yeah, but I
It's
meet Marty
me.
McFly up there, so we meet up together.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm actually taking New Orleans in this one too. So there's that. Book it.
I'm going to have to go with OKC. I feel like Westbrook and Kevin Durant are going to shut it down. You cannot win with one man, and
Yes, you can.
Anthony Davis is really good, but he can't get it done.
Steph Curry wins as one man, and I think Anthony Davis can do it too. So
Well,
boom.
finally, college basketball is starting, and we're going to get into the swing of things. Tech is taking on number 16 Utah. So, do you guys think we can pull out a win?
Actually, I can tell you something about this. Texas Tech will.
Okay. What? I take one day off and you guys are playing. Who is this? Who is?
Who are you?
Sports God, we moved on.
No, you didn't.
Hey, where's
you
your
do not
toga?
move on.
You're not even a sports guy.
Where's your toga?
The gods
Okay.
fired you from being a sports god.
Listen. All right. Do you wear a business suit everywhere you go? No. When I'm at home, I chillax in my regular clothes.
That's not a business suit.
This is not. You're wearing a petticoat.
Can you?
It's
okay,
nice.
While you're
It's
here,
cold.
Hey, while you're here, what can you tell me about Texas Tech and Utah? Make yourself useful at least.
Okay, so this is great. There's going to be a storm inside the stadium.
Okay,
It'll be
they're done.
fantastic.
They're done. That's terrible. I'm taking Utah. I think Tech will give them a fight, though. Tech tends to play up to their competition, and I think I'm taking Utah, but I think it'll be a good game. I want to go to the game for sure. It'll be a
Again,
close game.
I'm going to go with Utah, too. I mean, after watching Tech versus High Point University and that struggle throughout the game, they pulled away in the end. I just don't think they can get it done. If High Point University was unranked, I can only imagine how hard it's going to be for Tech when they play Utah. So it's going to be
Hey, I was there when we rushed the court against Iowa State last year, and I'm hoping that we do the same thing this year. It'd be pretty cool.
shall see.
It'd be huge for Tech's program and Tubby Smith, man.
Yes, it would
Tech's
be
basketball
nice.
program
I'm
is
going
on
to
the
root
come
for
up.
Tech just because #Tech love y'all. And because I
Wreck 'em.
wreck 'em, yeah!
I like that. I can respect that. I can respect that. So,
Okay.
cool.
I think that's about it for us.
That's all we have for you for this show. I want to say thank you to our moderator, Lee Waldman, to my boy, Steve Harvey, GPOSA, our live reporter from the future. I don't think he's actually from the future, but our sports god made a guest appearance Congratulations, I think. And of course, you for tuning into the show. We won't have a show next week because it is Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day coming up. But I'm Spencer Grewatts, and we will see you next time on Double Take because I'm the Grizz, and that's how it is.
I'm gonna have to interrupt for a second.
Oh no.
Because our two favorite boys here did not do so
Are you?
well in their
You're gonna
predictions.
eat this, right?
Yeah, I made it
Okay.
special for y'all. Since they did not win their predictions last week, we got a little something for you. A little something for you.